Hello friends and gamers, my name is Jinx and welcome to Operation Hats. This is turn number 6 for the Italians, January 1939, if I'm not mistaken. Let's dive right into the Italian turn and keep things kind of brief, starting with the production. So we have 15 bucks to spend. We're buying 2 infantry, 1 colonial infantry, 1 militia, and an airfield. I'm going to just scoop all this up. That's the total of 15 IPP spent. I'm going to bring it a little bit closer to what the action is. Combat moves. So in C-Zone M8, I'm picking up 1 mountain infantry from Lower Egypt and grabbing this naval transport, and we're hauling it out to Madagascar to drop off in this territory here. So it should be a simple walk-on. From M8, we have Italian submarines going to come over to this C-Zone here in I3 and do some convoy raiding. We have an attack going in from Lower Egypt to Western Egypt. That's 1 infantry, 2 fighters coming in to engage this sole British militia here. And then in the Aegean Sea, we have a tactical bomber, a regular fighter coming in from Northern Egypt, and also a coastal sub coming in from M8. That's going into M7 to engage that torpedo boat destroyer. And lastly, we have a little bit of convoy raiding here. 2 coastal subs coming from M8 to engage in M8, a seaplane from Tobruk, and also would it be a submarine coming in from M3, all going convoy raiding here in M8. That's kind of the plan here for them. And I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4 combats. Let's go rolling some dice. Let's start with the one in Lower Egypt, since that's a little bit less dramatic, let's say, or maybe not assured of victory, but you know, there's a decent chance. So we have 2 green dice rolling 6s, a pink dice rolling a 1, and the purple is the defense dice rolling at a 2. And he rolled a 4. Luckily, our infantry hit, our aircraft did not hit at all, so there's that. Alright, so we won in Western Egypt. Now we're going to do our attack in against the Aegean Sea unit. We have our coastal sub rolling at a 2. We're going to roll that first because he does get first strike against that torpedo boat destroyer. And he succeeds at a 1, so they don't even need to respond. Alright, so that's it for those ones. Let's, I guess we could make some adjustments here right away. Alright, so we're going to delete this militia. We're going to clone this Italian roundel. These aircraft are going to eventually land here, so I'm going to just move them there for now. That's going to sit there, although it drives me insane. That's going to be awkward there. There we go. Alright, so that's there. Capture that territory. That's 1 buck of income for us. And we got another one coming in here on the southern theater. So the French go down by 1. So that's 2 bucks for us gain. That's not too shabby. And down 1 for the French and 1 for the British. We're going to make this adjustment here now. I don't trust this button. For the record, this button here doesn't register some stuff. And it's not that I'm madly opposed to it, but you know, just keep in mind that it doesn't register everything. So we move the British down 1, and I guess we need to move the Free French down 1 space as well. Alright, now we go for the convoy raiding. Oh, this transport's going to go in the port here. I don't want to forget. This Italian sub's going to make a raid. Let's grab a couple dice here. I'm going to paint the one that is the defensive dice will be blue. Oops, that doesn't count. I'm going to put it all through the chute here. So the attacker is red. I get a +2 on my roll here, and that equals out, so we didn't get successful. +2, that one, yeah, no success on that route. So the coastal sub, one of the coastal subs there in M8, I believe, we get a +1, and so we get 2 damage so far. I'm going to just mark it here for now. 2 damage there so far. The second coastal sub, sorry about that, I had to disappear there for a second. So that's another 2 bucks, I believe, because we get +1 for coastal sub, so that makes 6, 4, yeah, that's it. And now here's our regular sub, which we get a +2 on. +2, I think we maxed out that convoy line, but just in case, here's our seaplane here. We need to get some experience in as well, rolling these dice. I think we got plenty here to go on at least. Alright, so that's a total of 8 damage that could be done here. Okay, we're going to drop off their seaplane here. Our these 2 planes are coming in as well. Going to delete this torpedo boat destroyer. And that's it, effectively, for all this stuff. I think all our combats are done now. I'm going to move this Italian naval transport 1, 2, 3 spaces. While I'm here, I'm going to take a motorized unit across to Sardinia and go into port here. This Italian infantry is going to rail us to southern Italy, and these 2 units here, the militia and AA, are going to march into Rome just to back it up so that we don't potentially lose it in the future here. So that's what's going on here. These 2 ships, we're in port here. We're going to just transfer them to the southern port. We want to kind of stay out of the British reach, and these guys are just going to go 1, 2 to this port right here. So that's the situation there. We're going to send a heavy, where is it at? A heavy Italian cruiser, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's going to go in a port here as well. So provide a little bit of backup in that area. I don't think he's going to risk attacking it, but you never know. You never know how it's going to go exactly. Sorry about that. I think that's about it for all of us stuff. So at this point, we're going to place units on the board. 1 second. All right, so we're going to start in, I don't know if we're going to put our two infantry up north here into northern Italy. Northern Italy. We're going to put our militia in Lower Egypt. We're going to put our colonial infantry in Tobruk, I think. And I don't know if I have to declare where this airbase is going. Is that a mystery? Can I just put it anywhere on the map? Let me know in the comments if it is. I kind of forget this bit, but I'm going to leave it right here for now. And I think that about concludes everything to do on the map. Yeah, I can't see anything else that needs to be done. We've done our convoy rating, so let's just delete all that and clone this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage here on this convoy line. And I think that concludes it for the Italian turn. Let's go to our collecting cafes here. We have 13 bucks. That's going to be, again, a total of 15 bucks to spend, so I'm not even going to adjust this because it'll stay at 15. I think we captured those 2 territories. Did we lose a couple territories before? Let me think here. We lost this one. Let me double check as what the Italian bonuses are. I think it's +2. I know for a fact it's +2. I don't think it's worthwhile checking it, but here it is, +2. All right. So we started with 10. We go 11, 12, 13, 14. I should be at 14, so somehow it's off. So I should have 1 extra buck to spend on the subsequent turn. Like I said, sometimes that thing doesn't calculate very well. I know for a fact it doesn't count the Belgian Congo, and then Egypt seems to be a little bit off as well. I'm not too sure. That could be just I'd have to test it out a little bit. Okay, 16 bucks to spend on the subsequent turn. We just have to roll for our tech dice, which we've missed. This is the 6th round. We've only succeeded once. So let's see if we turn that luck around here. And we didn't. It's only 1 success out of 6 rounds. So that's pretty sad stuff. It's why I like that little house rule that for every missed dice, you get a +1 on the subsequent one. So it can be quite tidy, where at the end of the day you don't lose out too much. You just add one, and so that tilts the balance that eventually you'll get the tech. And I've heard some rumors in the other games that things are pretty skinny for tech on Operation Akagi anyways. Everyone seems to be missing on their rolls. All right, gents, I think that's it for everything on the Italians. I will talk to you all later. Have a great day.